Would you be able to demonstrate on Ron, like, what type of maneuvers you normally do growing straight? You're up for this, right?
Hey, wait a minute.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's just a small demo.
Sure. When I do that, we'll get to the groin strikes eventually. But what I like to talk about is the second most important aspect of a Meridote, which is trust. Okay? The most important aspect,
Son of a nut!
is the element of surprise.
You okay, buddy?
Okay?
Two title fights, Alan. This is going to be awesome.
Gonna be a good one, man. Always good when we come here, though, man. Good fights, good energy.
What the hell is he doing here in Sioux Falls?
Ron, it's Master Ken. He's everywhere.
This is garbage.
What would you like to order?
Oh, gosh. I think the pork belly gyro sounds pretty good, so I'll go with that.
Sir?
Lost my appetite. Strange days have found us here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. What's up, LFA Nation? Ron Kruk here with apparently Master Ken. Kind of weird. Are you stalking me? What are you doing here, Master Ken?
I mean, I'm checking on your situational awareness, which has failed. I've been standing next to you for 45 minutes, so you just noticed me. Just noticed me.
Yeah. We watched his piece together.
I don't know where he came from.
I was there the entire time.
That was a masterpiece, by the way. I mean, can we get nominated
a double
for an award?
masterpiece. I mean, anything I'm in is already technically a masterpiece.
That was well done. Are you good? Have you shaken off the nerves and you get comfortable with the energy standing on both sides of you?
I think that this guy, this guy's pushing a little bit. I mean,
honestly,
he's the one, you're the one that asked Master Ken to demonstrate on me.
I asked him, and I know how dangerous you are, Master Ken. I honestly didn't know what was going to happen right there.
Oh, I never know either. I don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, if I were both of you, exactly. That's the posture that people tend to keep around me, just to make sure that they're safe.
We both have good posture right now around Master Ken.
That's the point. That's the point.
I've been wearing a cup for weeks, man.
I can smell it. I can smell it. Yeah.
Seriously, no. Master Ken, what are you doing here at LFA 214?
I mean, that's one of those unanswerable questions. That's like asking, would a rose by any other name smell as sweet? Which Benjamin Franklin said right before he invented potpourri. How do people know these things? You know,
I didn't even know that.
It's like it's like Galileo discovering the stars. You know, didn't even notice they were there during the day, and the next thing, boom, right next to you, whole sky full of groin-stomping stars.
Can we switch spots? Can we switch spots? I mean,
I'm good where I'm at, Ron. I think you're holding this down very well. I think you're doing very well. I mean, whatever happened in Sioux Falls earlier today or last night, whenever that was, I don't know if it was on your mind, if that was real, but we're going to get through it today.
Yeah.
Master Ken, it's always a privilege to have you with us.
I'm excited to be here. I love terrorizing Ron, but I'm here for the fights.
Are you doing anything on social media? Are you actually working tonight?
Absolutely. We'll be streaming live on TikTok. So come check us out there. You get some BTS, hashtag BTS. Might even see me following this guy around when he doesn't know. Checking out the background on the fighters, commentating, so make sure to check that out, the LFA and Master Ken TikTok Live.
We actually have fights going on.
We do.
I'm a pro. This is not amateur hour. Let's get to the fights here on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. It's ladies first for 2 preliminary bouts coming your way. Bantamweight division action between the Netherlands, Lizzy Gevers, and originally from Poland, now fighting out of Illinois, Nikola Kacperska. And then it's a middleweight battle from Omaha, Nebraska's Brady Minner tangles with a Milwaukee, Wisconsin's Dylan Diebitz. Let's get the action rolling here. We check out the tail of the tape, which is powered by Resolite. Lizzy Gevers is 31 years old and Kacperska 1 year older. Gevers is a couple of inches taller and will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Kacperska came in heavy and will forfeit a percentage of her paycheck. To kick off the action here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota tonight is the voice of the LFA Octagon, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube for continuing preliminary action here at LFA 214. We are set to go now for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Bantamweight division, brought to you tonight by Resolite, the world's largest mat manufacturer, producing quality athletic mats since 1959. Resolite, the official mat supplier of the LFA. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5'5", weighing in 137 pounds. She holds a professional record, 2 wins, 2 defeats, with 1 win coming by way of submission. Representing Santiago Training Center, fighting out of Lombard, Illinois, by way of Lodz, Poland, Nikola Kacperska. Her opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is judoka-style fighter standing 5'7", weight in 135.4 pounds. She holds a professional record, 4 wins, 2 defeats, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing MMA Masters, fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Den Bosch, Netherlands, Lizzy Gevers. Your referee in charge of the action, Nick Barrett.
All right, ladies, we went with the rules in the back. Let's have a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Touch up now if you want. On my command, come out fighting.
Lizzy Gevers from the Netherlands, now training at MMA Masters in Miami, Florida. And there is Nikola Kacperska. She is originally from Poland, now fighting out of Lombard, Illinois, in the Santiago Training Center. Ron Kruk and Alan Joban. This is an LFA Bantamweight matchup.
Already 3 leg kicks landed by Kacperska. Watch her stand up. She hasn't been training an entire tremendous amount of time, but she's very natural in her movement. You can tell that she took right away to striking, the way she dips her shoulders off to each side. Chambers, very, very smooth on the feet. On the opposite side of things with Gevers, judo black belt. I believe she was a Dutch national champion in judo as well, so a lot of experience. If she gets into the clinch, look out for those big throws.
Member of the Dutch national judo team, multiple national and world championship winner, national champion in Sambo as well. Gevers coming off a win in her LFA debut back in April, Alan.
Sorry about that, Ron. Which one of these ladies did you say missed weight?
Was it Kacperska came in a little heavy, yes.
Okay. I know that some of these ladies have fought at different weight classes. I believe Lizzy Gevers fought down in weight as well.
Correct.
At flyweight, so she's fighting up. A little size advantage for Kacperska, being the bigger fighter naturally and also missing weight. Might help her out a little bit, defending some of those takedowns tonight.
Kacperska coming off her first finish and second win as a pro. The former professional basketball player making her LFA debut. She was on the Polish junior national team before coming to the U.S.
Impressive.
Yeah, played college at D2 Fort Hays University in Kansas.
I wonder if she was striking, if she was training while she was playing pro ball. I mean, I guess that would be hard to do, juggle 2 sports like that, professional basketball player and training.
For sure.
But when I started watching tape on Nikola, I could just tell right away, some people just have a knack, like a knack for that martial art that they pick up. You know what I mean? You can pick up jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai at the same day, but within a month, you're gonna go, man, I'm much better at one of these. You know what I mean? You'll know. And she's somebody that when I watch her movement, is just naturally good at the striking.
Nice level changes from Kacperska, up and down and avoiding those shots from Gevers. Gevers 3 out of her 4 wins coming via submission. Kacperska's got a sub and a decision win. First of 2 LFA 214 preliminary bouts coming your way on the LFA Fight Network. Overhand right from Kacperska. Lands up top.
So far, neither of these ladies landed anything devastating, but it seems to kind of look like Nikola Kacperska just a little bit of a step ahead, because this is what I've been talking about. Her striking, very fluid, very natural for her. She's the one taking the center of the octagon at the moment, landing a little bit more kicks and a little bit more fluidity with the combinations. I'll be curious to see when Gevers decides to at least try out the clinch. Get in there, get an overhook, underhook. That's the good thing about judo. Doesn't really matter which type of grip, over, under, whizzer. There's always something available for you, a foot sweep.
Gevers, Tapology's number 21, a ranked female fighter in Western Europe. She has 3 second-round finishes. She likes to take her time getting going and then really turns it on in that second frame. Oh.
That landed with the back of the calf. It landed, but it wasn't in a hard area to do enough damage to hurt Kacperska. There's a bit of a speed disadvantage, it looks like, for Gevers right now. When she throws her strikes, Kacperska sees them coming. She's able to back out of it. But I think she'll have effectiveness right there. If she could put Kacperska against the fence, not allow her to back up or slip, and then also get a hold of her. Because I do feel she's going to have that grappling advantage, at least in the judo area, in the clinch.
Yeah, Kacperska right now, I'm impressed with her movement, with her level changes, keeping that distance, really controlling the center of the octagon.
Yeah, she's looked sharp thus far. I stopped counting the leg kicks, but we opened with 3. There's got to be a number of them. That might be something we start to see pay dividends if we get into the second round.
15 seconds to go, opening round. Make sure you are following the LFA on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting. We are live from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, LFA number 214, our 20th event from here in Sioux Falls. Great crowd as always here at the Sanford Pentagon, near capacity as usual. Kicking off the action, Alan, here in the women's bantamweight division.
Yeah, we take a look at it. You see Gevers pushing forward, trying the striking, gets countered right there by Kacperska, and you saw the nice head movement you alluded to earlier. That was that spinning kick. I mean, if she would have been 6 inches more out, maybe that heel would have landed and we wouldn't be talking about the highlights right now from the first round, talking about a knockout. Game of inches right here, but...
Yeah, I think you're right, though, Alan. I mean, it didn't connect flush, but it still connected.
It landed. The hand was not up to defend it on the side of Kacperska for sure.
Nikola Kacperska, nicknamed Chunk.
Chunk. I'm not calling her that.
No.
I refuse to call her Chunk.
I immediately regret that decision.
I mean, it's on her shirt, though, so it's like you walk up and you read it out loud, Chunk, and then you get kicked in the head.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a bait. It's a trap.
Coming off her first finish, second win, as I said, Lizzy Gevers, 3 second-round finishes. We'll see if she can continue that trend. 3 submission wins.
Yeah, that was a good combination right there for Gevers, seeing her put the punches together, and I think that's what she's going to need to do, because I do think she's at a slight speed disadvantage, but if you can put 3 and 4 together, it's always that 3rd or 4th that ends up landing. She might have made a small adjustment in her corner in between rounds 1 and 2, showing some pretty good offense to start the second round.
Gevers, the black belt in judo, and we talked about her Dutch kickboxing background, but again, 3 wins via submission, proving just very well-rounded athlete.
Definitely more her forte on the ground. She's also competed in the PFL, I believe, so she's been on, you know, big show experience, bright lights rather, you know what I mean? I mean, it's a lot of pressure going to one of those shows.
Came up short in both of those, Alan, in fighting in the PFL Europe, but gained a lot of experience. Gevers, 31 years old. Kacperska, 32.
Gevers is starting to show feints or level changes, and I wonder if she's doing that to help out her striking, or if she's doing that to possibly open up getting this fight to the ground.
Looks like a little blood streaming from the nose now of Lizzy Gevers. Backs up Kacperska. But again, Kacperska moving, circling around, keeping Gevers guessing.
Very light on her feet is Kacperska. Oh, big right hand
shot from Kacperska, drops Gevers.
I could barely see it land, but I definitely saw Gevers go down.
And now creates separation, reset in the center of the octagon. An opportunity for Nikola Kacperska.
It seemed like Kacperska was kind of having Gevers follow her, and then she sat back on her right hand, floored her, tried to follow up, but Gevers was able to recover pretty quickly.
First knockdown of the fight. Coming in the second round, a round that Lizzy Gevers has owned in her career.
Yeah, and you might start seeing Kacperska actually start to open up a little bit more. You got to have a little confidence now. She just sat her down, was able to drop her, got some blood flowing through the nose, the Gevers as well. But fairly conservative, you know, nothing wild, nothing too much power. Been just kind of chipping away, chopping the legs as Kacperska landing the big shots on the feet. Wouldn't mind see her start to apply a little bit more pressure now that she has her opponent slightly hurt.
Minute 30 to go, second round. Big round so far for Kacperska.
I like the vision of, sorry about that, Ron, the vision. You know, when I see natural strikers or people that I like what they're doing, I'm looking at the body movement, but I'm also looking at the eyes, the vision. You see her eyes wide open. Her head's not really on the same line for longer than a second. It's a little to the left, little to the right, little faint, right? It's always kind of bobbing and moving and changing angles, and that always makes you see the openings a lot faster. My coach used to hit me when I would squint.
Is that right?
He hated it. I can't help it. I'm squinting. I'm tired. They're punching me.
Exactly.
It happens.
Kacperska, very sharp. Fakes, feints, kick to the body there and the ribs, has been attacking the calves and just really keeping Lizzy Gevers moving backwards and guessing.
And up until Gevers getting dropped, she was having a good starting opening of the second round. You know, I was complimenting her combination work. She was starting to press the action. Walked into a right hand, I believe it was, and since then it's been Kacperska just feeling the groove in this matchup in the second round.
That was a big round. Nikola Kacperska making her LFA debut. Coming off the first finish of her pro career. It was a first round rear naked choke over Andrea Watson as we check out the highlights here in the second. There was the big right that dropped Gevers.
She drew her to the power side. Look at her take a step to the right laterally. When she follows her, she sits down on the right foot, throws the right hand. Picture perfect, kind of a pull right hand type of motion right there, but nonetheless landed on the chin, sat her down. Great work right there by Nikola Kacperska.
You will not want to miss the LFA 214, a main card going down at 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern on UFC Fight Pass. A doubleheader of World Championship title fights coming your way. Get to UFCFightPass.com and sign up today. See if Lizzy Gevers can maybe take Kacperska down, where she has 3 wins via submission, Alan.
Yeah, there it was again for Kacperska, though. You know, if I was going to say this, if I'm Kacperska's corner right now, or in between rounds, I'm telling her circle to the right, because she's following you. And when she follows you to your power side, you just keep drawing her in, and you chamber up that right side. Draw her to the right, sit down on the right hand. She hit her again with it just a while ago. You can see Gevers starting to kind of start this round with a sense of urgency. They probably know she's down.
Absolutely.
But it's going to be tough. We haven't seen any grappling in this entire matchup. I don't think we've seen even much of a pummel against the fence.
Not at all. I like how Kacperska, though, is really mixing up her attacks with both the kicks and the strikes. Fakes, feints. Keeps being the aggressor here.
Yeah,
in this fight.
Heavy feints right now from Kacperska. She's trying to draw something out of Gevers so she can land a big counter.
Kacperska went 7-2 as an amateur. She's now 2-2 as a pro. One of her losses as an amateur came against the former LFA interim flyweight champ, Shea Bowers.
Yeah, Shea Bowers.
Only been training, and now there's a body lock and a scramble. And Kacperska's got the neck of Lizzy Gevers.
If she can trap Gevers against the fence right now, she could utilize that and try to get a standing guillotine. Nice stop breaking. You saw as soon as Gevers had an overhook or anything that the throw was there. Nice job recovering by Kacperska. Somebody got cut there. It looks like there's a little blood on the side of the head of Lizzy Gevers.
Yes.
Could be from the nose of someone, but
Kacperska really in cruise control. She's coming off a rear naked choke win, and she attacked that neck, looking for another submission. So we are past the midway point here in the 3rd round.
yeah, she just looks very calm right now, very comfortable in these exchanges. It's up to Lizzy Gevers to kind of disrupt that, right? Either make it a dirty fight, put a lot of combinations together, or go back to that judo. I think she realizes, you know, Kacperska has great footwork. And you see, even when she blitzes her like that, Kacperska's not afraid to level change. She initiated some of those 2 takedowns, the one that she got thrown on.
Oh.
There we go. Here's a tie-up.
Let's see if Lizzy Gevers can either take Kacperska down or trying to tie her up again and eats a couple shots. That nose is streaming now. Kacperska has Gevers battered and bleeding.
Oh, that was a good knee up the middle right there by Kacperska.
Another one too, Alan. Just seems to be a step ahead of Gevers.
Yeah. You know, when she's striking down the middle, though, Gevers, she has success. I've seen that hard jab down the middle land a couple of times, and they were good shots. It's those wilder ones. You see the 2 and the 3, how they're taking the long way home, right? They're taking the long route. You want to take the shortest exit, right? And those straight ones down the middle, that's what gets you home the fastest. And that's the only ones that she's really been having success in landing. That right there. If she sits down on that jab a little bit more, tries to get a bloody nose right there, Kacperska, then put a right hand behind it. I wanted combinations, but not the wide ones. I think Kacperska is too smooth of a striker to land that on her.
I like, though, that Lizzy Gevers realizes that she needs a finish.
Spinning,
the spinning back fist and just trying to land something.
No doubt, no doubt. She's definitely in there, a little bloodied up, but not beaten mentally, still going for it.
Pushes forward, ties up, and with under 20 to go,
There's a nice straight right hand down the middle.
Another.
Yeah, she has a really good jab.
She does. You know, maybe she should have utilized that 4-inch reach advantage. There's a nice high kick by Gevers to wrap up this fight. But a big showing in her LFA debut. Nikola Kacperska came in as almost a 3-1 underdog into this fight. That is according to the fight odds, according to Diebitz, the official betting partner of the LFA. Lizzy Gevers came in off her first win here inside the LFA octagon, looking for another victory. Fighters embrace, but it was really all Kacperska in this one, Alan.
Yeah, take a look at some of this action. Nice right hand down the middle. When she would draw her to the right side, it would allow her to chamber her right hand, and that's the one that did the most damage throughout the night. Watch this. Kacperska going for the takedown immediately. You see Gevers, that judo comes into play. Nice job by Kacperska, kind of jumping off of the side. You get off of the side of the hips, and that kind of allows you not to get thrown. Going for a standing guillotine right now, but she's the shorter fighter, so it always makes it a little more difficult right there. But both ladies battled to the end, Ron. Nice, tough fight on our prelims.
Absolutely. Great way to kick off the action here in Sioux Falls. Had a couple of finishes on the early prelims. And there, gotta love the jersey, the basketball jersey for the former professional b-ball player. Polish junior national team before she came here, representing Fort Hays University. Played professional basketball overseas. Made her pro MMA debut back in March of 2024. Decided to switch to MMA during COVID and moved to the US about 4 years ago. Looks like the judges have calculated their scores, so we go inside, get the decision. Here's Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. One judge scores about 30-27, Kacperska. One judge scores about 29-28, Gevers. And your third judge scores about 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Nikola Kacperska.
Wow, maybe a little closer than we thought. Look at Alan Joban's reaction, not agreeing with that.
I feel uncomfortable with the judges sitting next to us now. I don't know. You never know who it is, right? I don't know the judges' names. How? I don't know where you got to. I mean, maybe the first round was closest round, I'm imagining, but.
I don't know. I don't have an explanation to that, Alan. But 2 out of 3 got it right. So
yeah. That's why we got an odd number.
Nikola Kacperska victorious, a successful LFA debut for the former professional basketball player. She now improves to 3-2. Tonight, the vacant light heavyweight title will be filled when 2 Dana White's Contender Series veterans face off when Brazil's Lucas Fernando clashes with Colorado's Phil Alatu. The winner will become the 9th light heavyweight title holder. If you have not signed up yet, you will not want to miss this card. It's stacked from top to bottom, streaming live on UFCFightPass.com. Sign up today.
The LFA returns to the heart of America. In Sioux Falls, toughness is tradition. And once again, the LFA cage stands center stage for LFA 214. In the main event, the vacant light heavyweight title is on the line. Former middleweight champion Lucas Fernando moves up in weight, seeking to claim gold in a second division. But standing in his way, Phil Alatu, a wrecking force on a mission to become the most dangerous man alive. And in the co-main event, a new middleweight king will be crowned. Canada's John Moore brings cold-blooded composure into battle against Ukraine's David Alaferdiev, a surging submission specialist with an iron will. Also entering to the LFA Octagon, former RFA champion and UFC veteran Devin Clark, Brave Combat Federation champion Abdi Kuba-Nitzbek, and finishing machine Jamal Movlanov. From the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, LFA 214, live on UFC Fight Pass.
What a card here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, a championship doubleheader. We will fill 2 vacant weight classes, light heavyweight and the middleweight. Check out the fight odds powered by Diebitz. Diebitz is the official fight partner of the LFA. Scan the QR code and get in on the action. In that main event, Lucas Fernando, who is moving up to light heavyweight, is the big favorite at minus 417. The comeback on Philip Latu is plus 268. And as you look at a much closer middleweight title fight, this one is going to be good, folks. David Alaferdiev is the slight favorite at minus 145. The comeback on the Canadian John Moore is a plus 105. Scan the QR code on the screen and make LFA 214 even more exciting. Alan, anything stand out to you as you check out the fight odds?
Yeah, I mean, first off, let's look at that main event. Very interesting. 2 guys, 2 powerful strikers, and Lucas Fernando coming up in weight. Phil Latu, a guy that's fought anywhere around from 185 up to heavyweight.
Yes.
You would think that Latu would be the naturally bigger man in this main event, but both of these guys are very similar in their style. They like to stand and trade. They have very good 1-2s and switch kicks up the knee. Heavy favorite Fernando, and I think it's because of his body type. Long reach, lots of power. He feels more powerful at this weight class. A little bit more even on this co-main event right here, but a very intriguing matchup. Nomash, John Moore coming, the Canadian fighter. This guy's a very patient and calculated striker, but he's got some submissions up his sleeve. We haven't quite seen him. You go to his opponent, David Alaferdiev. I mean, this guy has just been scorching everyone. 100% finish rate, 5 submissions. 5 different submissions, but this is the fight that I don't know if he wants to put his neck out there. And then just lastly, there's 2 fights, Ron, you look at this. Abdi Salam minus 909. Good Lord, that's
major favorite.
And then that, just when you think that it couldn't get any bigger, you look down at the opening bout.
Ansar Khamzaev, a massive
minus
favorite.
1400. Pretty incredible.
Scan the QR code and get in on the action at Diebitz. We keep the action rolling here in Sioux Falls. Our final preliminary bout of the night. It is a middleweight matchup, and the tail of the tape is powered by MyFit Foods. Brady Minner, 33 years old, and Dylan Diebitz is 3 years younger. Minner, 2 inches taller and almost 3 inches longer in the reach. Diebitz weighed in slightly heavier. Once again, inside, here's Mike Kendall.
Fight fans, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA middleweight division, brought to you tonight by MyFit Foods Easy Meal Prep. Real food, real results. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 6'2", weighed in 186 pounds. He holds a professional record. 4 wins, 1 defeat, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout and 1 by way of submission. Representing Pura Vida BJJ and MMA, fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Dylan Diebitz. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 6'4", weighed in 184.4 pounds. He holds a professional record, 10 wins, 6 defeats, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout and 4 by way of submission. Representing Premier Combat Center, fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, by way of Nebraska City, Nebraska, Brady the Phoenix Minner. Your referee, Joe Doherty.
All right, guys, we already went over the rules. I expect a good, clean fight. Follow my instructions. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves now if you want.
Derrick Diebitz, the favorite coming into this one, a 4-1 record. Still looking, though, for his first victory inside the LFA octagon. Brady Minner, the brother of longtime fighter Derek Minner, who is in his corner, looking for his 11th career win. He has the yellow trunks and the red tape. Ron Kruk and Alan Joban cage side for the final LFA 214 preliminary bout. Minner, 10 victories, Alan. Very well-rounded fighter, 4 knockouts, 4 submissions, a couple decisions. And Dylan Diebitz, 4 wins, comes in with a 4-1 record. 3 victories via big KO.
Well, this is my first time seeing Minner fight live, and if he's anything like his brother, you said well-rounded. I mean, I said Brady Minner, rather. His brother, Derrick Minner, I mean, phenomenal submission expert, you know, guillotines, very well-rounded.
Without a doubt. A lot of fun to watch.
But I believe a much smaller weight class. You have his brother, younger brother, I believe, is very tall middleweight, standing at 6'4". You see him right here using some of that range against Diebitz. Diebitz has a wrestling background. He's been, in his past couple of fights, he's been kind of exploring the striking and doing very well with it. But you see right here, when push comes to shove, he'll go back to that D3 wrestling that he has.
Dylan Diebitz scores the first takedown. Brady Minner very comfortable fighting off his back.
Yeah, you can see, look at the inversions that he's doing. You can tell that he's very comfortable in these type of, look at this sweep right here. Can he hold a position?
Transition. And back up on the feet. That was crazy, Alan.
Yeah, you're gonna see another takedown right here. Different body types. I think Minner's body type is gonna allow for Diebitz's takedowns, but also Minner's body type is gonna allow random submissions to pop up. Guys with these long, flexible guards are very troublesome when you're on top.
Mentioned Dylan Diebitz, his wrestling pedigree, wrestled 3 seasons for D3 University of Wisconsin-Stevens. Earned All-American honors his senior year.
Minner right now just kind of trying to knee shield, create distance. You put your shin across your opponent, try to allow them not to get too deep into your guard. Diebitz advanced to a better position here. I mean, this is where he wants to be, on the back, ride time. This is what wrestlers love, especially when you have that bottom, the base arm trap. He's going to go for a trap right here. Not quite the angle, but a lot of high-level professional grapplers will tell you, Ryan, anything below the eyes, there's a submission there. You could just crush. Right. You could just crush, and some guys will tap. Didn't quite have the angle right there at the Diebitz, but applying the pressure, showing that background. You know, I was watching some of Diebitz's other fights, and it impressed me. I mean, he was knocking guys down on the stand-up and then not following them, allowing them to get up, and he eventually got the knockout. And from what I gathered from it, he goes, I know how to wrestle. Like, why should I chase? Let me explore these new areas in my game, and it paid off for him. He's able to get more ring time, get a highlight reel type of knockout. He got a head kick in that fight that I'm speaking of, because he knows he has this in his back pocket.
Nothing more dangerous than a strong wrestler learning how to strike. And he's landing some solid shots to the side of the head of Brady Minner. Takes him down again.
Minner's going to have to address the hip issue at some point. Being the taller, leaner fighter, it's too easy for Diebitz to get a hold of the hips, and he's just elevating him at will. At a certain point, Minner might have to start making some adjustments, dropping his level down. Oh, this might be the end of it right here.
This could be the end. Diebitz looking for the rear naked choke.
The angle's a little off right now. Let's see if he can make an adjustment.
No panic from Brady Minner, but now he's paying the price. What an opening round for Dylan Diebitz. Back to the rear naked choke attempt.
This one, it looks like it's in a better position, but once again, he's on the side. It's the hip battle. To finish a rear naked choke, you have to be pretty close to belly to the back. And when the guys start winning the hips and he's trying to go belly to belly, as you see them now, it takes away that rear naked choke. But you can see Minner, for as many bad positions as he's been in so far, he doesn't panic that much. He feels very comfortable.
Veteran fighter.
Yeah.
16 total fights.
These are the worst. These reverse, these back crucifix, they take your defense away.
Oh, man.
It's a helpless position.
It really, really is. And what an opening round for 30-year-old Dylan Diebitz.
He thought about it. He looked at the referee and he took a breath. Well done.
Coming up at the top of the hour, the LFA 214 main card. Championship doubleheader coming your way. The LFA will be staging 4 World Championship title fights in the next 7 days, Alan. Who does that?
LFA does that.
Well said.
Hey, on the ground, I want to make deep breaths. You're in better shape than him, all right? You got to put those jabs in his face. All right, good. Let him wear himself out. All right, Lee Howard, apply the pressure on the feet. Everything was beautiful. Breathe. If you do that one more time, you're going to get a finish. Breathe. Hey, if you get that rear naked choke, I want you to drive your hips to finish. All right? Get the jab going. Let's go, buddy. Get the jab going.
What do you think of that advice coming from Diebitz corner, the Pura Vida BJJ team?
I honestly couldn't hear it. I was
talking about the rear naked choke and using his hips to get it a little bit deeper.
Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that's what he wants to do because he's been in the rear naked choke position 2 or 3 times now, hasn't quite had it. I also feel like he hasn't committed to it. I feel like if he really wanted it, he could probably get that squeeze. Trust in your squeeze is what I always tell my fighters. You know, if you're close to position, you could cut off. It doesn't have to be under the chin. You could cut off the breathing, a neck crank, or the artery. 1 of 3 or all of 3. It'll get the job done. Oh, the big overhand right there by Diebitz.
Connected, and now another big takedown from Dylan Diebitz.
Dylan Diebitz you could tell that he wrestled in college. I mean, when he elevates, and then he wrestled in college, but also adjusted to MMA, because when he elevates his opponent, his neck is stuck in a guillotine, right? But he's throwing his opponent off to the side, so he's landing cross-side, as Pat Miletich used to say, right?
Absolutely.
Or side control, because if you land in their guard, the guillotine, the threat is there. When you dump them and throw their body to the side, the guillotine is not there if they don't have the guard locked around. You see him, and once again, another dominant position.
Oh, beautiful escape, though, from Minner, back up on his feet.
He needs to get off of this fence right here. He hasn't been able to produce anything productive against the fence for Brady Minner.
Diebitz punching his way into another takedown.
You know, and if anybody could coach Minner on a guillotine, I was speaking about his brother, Derrick Minner. I learned something from him one time during a UFC fight. He has phenomenal guillotine. Oh, he's in the triangle right now.
Look at
Here comes a slam.
Oh, but Diebitz slams his way out of it. Not completely out yet.
He's going to go for this armbar, maybe. We had a nasty slam KO last weekend in the UFC.
Yes, we did.
Reminded everybody of the Rampage jacket. This is getting tight.
Look at this. Brady Minner.
He's going to go out.
He tapped. What a comeback. Brady Minner gets it done. His brother, Derrick, is going nuts. Ryan Jensen and the Premier Combat Center team, and so are the fans here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Dylan Diebitz was in control of this fight until he wasn't.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me. What a finish for the 33-year-old from Omaha, Nebraska. Comeback of the year candidate. What a finish. And we're going to take a look at it, Alan.
Look at this. So you see on the offensive, Diebitz just landing monster right hands. Feeling very confident. Put him against the fence. Watch the elevation right here. Sits him down. This is what I was speaking about. Puts him off to the side so that the threat of the guillotine is not there. The guillotine was not there, but the triangle was there. Gets slammed, stays with it. Now watch the adjustment right here. When you're north-south in a triangle, it's much harder to finish. he's able to cinch it in a little bit tighter, and he gets off to the side. You see him right there hooking the leg, Ron?
Beautiful
that kind
shot.
of 90-degree angle on that triangle. You can see the grimace on the face of Diebitz right there. He's tapping, but he's out.
done.
He didn't get off of the canvas for about 30 seconds. He was, like you say, in that wah-wah world. I mean, it's you're in and out of reality. You're awake, but you're not awake. It means that you tapped a little bit too late, but he was trying to hang on for all might. Diebitz was having a fantastic fight, but guys like with the last name Minner, you're never safe in the jiu-jitsu department.
Well said. Well said. What a disappointing finish for Dylan Diebitz, who is looking for his first win inside the LFA octagon, was in control until Brady Minner scored his 5th submission win. Let's now get the official time. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Joe Doherty, calls a stop to this fight. 1 minute, 57 seconds into the second round, declaring your winner by tap out due to triangle choke, Brady the Phoenix Minner.
Brady Minner celebrating with his brother Derrick and the great Ryan Jensen, the Premier Combat Center team. Minner scores his first victory inside the LFA octagon and did it in dramatic fashion. Well, that's going to do it from here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota for the LFA 214 preliminary bouts on the LFA Fight Network on YouTube. Select preliminary bouts air before every main card on the LFA Fight Network, and follow the promotion on all social media platforms at LFA Fighting. For my broadcast partners, Mike Kendall and Alan Joban, I'm Ron Kruk. We will see you on UFC Fight Pass at the top of the hour.